The Dharma Similance, we start page number open prayer book, page number 3. There is a bodhicitta, cultivating bodhicitta. There is a refuge too. So we start with this book. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past give rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas, just as the Buddhas of the past give rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path. So shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas, just as the Buddhas of the past give rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Tamge doje shaje rezon dron, jinja mada doje bonjamba, sarje lomba davra jibak. Heche jarbe jadanga jan zara dorjen jenje de la naru dama pamala jije gambo pa, pamadra pa javandogam. Kajyo lama namje da jan je, danendene zara damje da, lama laba laye jizazon. La san yon din dem zang la wan din de don jin de be ge le zor da so lo ju son ro war zin ja lab das ju lam dan ro war zin ja lab da so lam ro se war zin ja lab da so ro yi yu zan ja war zin ja lab da so ro me ju jin ja po ran ne de sun san je gun ja ngo ni ran sim ju gong son don se ba za ba la ma ja la so wan de Zawand zo lama rumbo je dongwan bodo zhenjin chi je Kermin da la reza yin la me tuye ye men je bar zin je la tuye ye men je bar zin je tuye ye men je bar zin je la zhenjin zawa lama ji je kuzon do je zin la da 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 ge ju lam bid da ge dim ba dan zin je je don la bo jen je bar zin je la do zo. Okay. So today the teaching is on the Vettara. Teaching on the Vettara means I am introducing you because you don't introduce you to me. You don't introduce yourself to me, so I introduce you. Okay, I'm explain who are you. So who are you? You are Tara. How you are Tara? You are Tara because you means wisdom. You means wisdom. So Tara means wisdom. And you are Tara inherently, and also eventually you will become Tara. Become Tara means you are going to change your uniform. You change the uniform means I don't mean like this outside of clothes. You are going to wear taras, mm, upper garment, lower garments, and a long and short necklace, earrings, bracelets. And then how are you going to go to the shopping center? Maybe Nepal or somewhere, India or somewhere. You are going to buy it, or you can buy it without pay money. You can buy it without pay money. And then since you think, oh, he is teaching to me how to steal other things, I don't mean this. You can practice 6 paramitas. If you practice 6 paramitas, then upper garment, lower garment, bracelets, long necklace, short necklace, earrings, everything is on your body. So physically you are Tara, mentally you are Tara. Mentally, of course, you are 5 family Buddhas. You possess 5 wisdoms. So Dharma teaching means actually introduce ourselves, and we are going to understand. Oh, who am I? We really need to understand. Until now, we don't. Usually, we think, oh, they are strange people. We don't know, but in the reality, we don't know ourselves until we practice Dharma. When we practice Dharma and we start to understand ourselves, so practice 6 paramitas. That is your money to buy these ornaments of Buddhas. If you buy these things through your practicing of 6 perfections or paramitas, then internally these 5 family Buddha arise. So at that moment, you say, you don't need to wish to remove your obstacles. You don't want to wish to remove your problems and sufferings. They are actually just dissolve inside of the your natural state of mind, like a salt dissolve inside or into the water. So we should understand ourselves. If you understand by yourself, you can remove your problems, sufferings immediately. Immediately. When you recognize that, oh, I'm a Tara, you are Tara, and then it's your problems cannot stay with you. Your problems stay with you that you think I'm not Tara. That's where your problems stay with you. You perceive that I'm not Tara, but please help me. Please help me. And we real protect. We just live here, and we are going somewhere to request, please help me. And then we exaggerated so much things. So we attached temporary happiness. We angry over to the best friend. Our best friend is tolerance, patience. but we just angry someone, and then when we are angry to someone, we kick out our best friend, that is tolerance. And then our concentration is best home. But we follow distraction and different thoughts. Best thing to receive us is practice generosity, but when we push back whatever we have received, these things we try to push them back. That's why uh, we don't practice this perfection of generosity. And the moral discipline means we uh, uh, follow with true nature is moral discipline. We stay with our peaceful mind. That is moral discipline. Moral discipline. We enjoy with compassion and love. That is our moral discipline. But we just spend our time with anger, jealousy, and so forth. So, uh, for that reasons, until now, we don't know who am I. And then practice Dharma, we try to understand who am I, who we are. So, sometimes, for example, His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche often said, practice syllable home at your navel, and we don't try to practice it because we don't understand what is meaning of home syllable. And then when we always think just syllable home, and then we think, oh, I'm going to meditate here in our navel, at our navel. And then we just focus a syllable home there, or just a small piece of wood visualize at our navel. It's quite similar. So in fact, we just give different names, a home and a small piece of wood. In the reality, our feeling is same. We visualize a piece of wood at our navel or syllable home. But what is difference between piece of a wood and syllable home? And then syllable home has 5 parts. 5 parts. There's a nada, we call it like a bindu. There's like these 3 times it curves. It has 3 curves. They are Buddha's body, speech, and mind. First curve is Buddha's body. Second curve is Buddha's speech. Third curve is Buddha's mind. That means like Om Ahom. Okay, so if we visualize only nada, it's called nada. That is, there is Buddha's body, speech, and mind. And we recite many mantras during the Dripching and during practices. This mantra called the original name of this mantra is Nadi Dayang. Nadi means nada. Nada. Nadi di is a preposition. The sound of. sound of melodious sound of nada. So mantra is the melodious sound of nada. From all the mantras come from there. So that is then is the second. There's the cycle. There's a cycle after nada. Is that nada has three curves. Is Buddha's body, speech, and mind. Or you can say Dharmakaya, Nemanakaya. Sorry, Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, and Nemanakaya. And I will clarify. Sometimes we say, "Oh, Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, Nemanakaya" through this way, but sometimes we say first we become Nemanakaya and then Sambhogakaya and then enlightenment. Maybe nobody asked me that. I think what is the difference is the journey of supplication, attending the kayas is from Nemanakaya and then Sambhogakaya and Dharmakaya. From the way of the bestowing blessings, then it's a Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, Nemanakaya. That is the reverse and coming down, these differences are that. And then there is the cycle we call the sun disk or something. The cycle that is Vairocana. So that cycle is Vairocana, Vairocana Buddha. And then there is a moon disk is Akshobhya Buddha. And then there is the Celibaha. Celibaha is Rana Sambhava. Then this the Ha also have the top of a Ha. This is Rana Sambhava. And the lower part of a Ha, Celibaha, is Amitabha. And then there's Achung and Shapju together is Rana Sambhava. Rana Sambhava. So, home, why we are going to visualize home? Because 5 family Buddhas and 3 Kayas are there. Okay, 5 family Buddhas and 3 Kayas are there. Then how do they help us through this visualization? If we visualize Celibaha Hong at navel, how 3 Kayas and 5 family Buddhas help us? How do they help us? They help us through their wisdom light. Through their wisdom light. Vairocana radiate lights of Dharma Dhatu wisdom. Vairocana radiate lights of Dharma Dhatu wisdom. Then it removes our ignorance. And then this Akshobhya radiates mirror-like wisdom. So it helps us to remove angry emotion. Then Rana Sambhava radiate the wisdom light of this equanimity. It helps to remove self pride. Then Amitabha radiates light of wisdom of discriminating wisdom, so it removes attachment. And Amongasede radiates the uh, uh, economic wisdom. Economic wisdom, it helps us to remove jealousies. So that's why these five, they radiate five wisdoms. And then for that reasons, it reduces our five negative emotions. So then who is Tara? Tara is union of these five family Buddhas. So we are going to understand, Tara is the union of five family Buddhas. And then Tara is activities of five family Buddhas and Trikayas. And we are going to a little bit trust on it. If we don't trust in Tara, that means we don't have faith in Tara. If we don't have a faith in Tara, then Tara's power doesn't work well in our life. The example is if you have stronger faith in Tara, and then you practice Tara, then Tara's help is very quick, very fast, and you can accomplish your wish successfully. On the other hand, okay, if Tara helps me, then there's no karma cause and effect. Still, there is karma cause and effect, but to remove this negative karma by the Tara is best practice. So that's we should understand that ourself is a Tara, and still we should faith in Tara. We don't need to faith ourselves. If you faith in Tara and I am myself is Tara, that is the best practice of generation stage. Okay? And then the Tara actually, as I said, is activities of all the yidams. But I am not activities of all the yidams. Probably you think that. Yes, when you consider yourself, I am ordinary being, and then you are not activities of all the Buddhas. But if you consider you are yourself as a Tara, then you are the activities of all the Buddhas. And then you can benefit other beings, other people, other animals, and also you can free from your problems. So if I ask you, everybody, do you have little problems or obstacles? Everybody's answer is, I think, yes. Yes, I have some problems. Perhaps I have my family issue, perhaps my self issue, perhaps even good practitioners, I have some problems of the practice. So that's why we are going to practice Tara, and then Tara uh, uh, very quickly uh, help you to solve those problems. For example, uh, recently I read one master's life story. Actually, some part I already shared to you. So he's really amazing, amazing. His story carries me whole day. Even I cook my lunch, dinner, and breakfast in my kitchen, and I do other things. Always, whole day I remember his life story. And then if I am going to introduce that feeling, it's like I'm on the water, in the boat. I mean, in the boat, in the water. It carries me something I cannot forget. It's a whole day. Remember it with admired, not just like um how to say, just think. It's I really admired. Wow, I did not see him, but so he's in his life story. One chapter it says that uh, one time he got very sick, very seriously got sick. So he almost he feel he die. He dies. So then he asked his gurus, please make mo means with the using malas, and then is he serious or he will die or not die, something like that. And two more gurus, amazing gurus, same answer, but they are different places in different time. He asked, they both says, oh, you have some obstacles, that means you will probably die. But they both said you practice this word Tara. So he practiced Tara. He practiced Tara and his dream changed. He said in his life story, his dream changed immediately and then he did not die. That's where he freed from the obstacle of his life. This is about 19, um, in 1960. So now, if you know yourself as Tara, Tara's blessing is so fast, and uh, sometimes you are not engaged in any problems, but sometimes some problems come, some problems occur in your life, but because of Tara practice, you freed from there, and then you experience profound happiness. Yeah. So, uh, since from today you try to uh, remember yourself as Tara, and if you are going to help other people, you visualize yourself as Tara. You can think you think yourself is Tara, and then you're chanting Tara's mantra. You chant Tara's mantra, and then you remember that person, and then some lights from your syllable thumb, syllable home, syllable om, and radiate different lights on the Tara. Sorry, on that person, and then you image, you visualize that person freed from the obstacles step by step. For instance, one person has the negative karma with to negative karma which that person will experience about 1 month, and you can perhaps you can immediately remove it, perhaps you can reduce it, so that person may be recovered in 1 week or 2 weeks, something like that. So your belief is very important. If you are doubt, the doubt is a very uh, serious obstacle. For example, uh, the easiest Pure Land is Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land. But somebody rebirth in the Amitabha's Pure Land, they are miracle birth. It's not a birth from womb. So that's why, but they already rebirth in Amitabha's Pure Land. But in Amitabha's Pure Land is full of flowers and still some petals. Some petals uh, keep somebody inside of flower. It's like a being stuck in the flower. So they can see Amitabha immediately because the petals not open. Why? What is the cause of that? That is because right now some people have a very strong doubt. But on the other hand, practice well, but still doubt. Doubt with practice, doubt with practice. So practice well and then reborn in the Buddha Amitabha's Pure Land. Because of a doubt, still it takes time to blossoms or open the petals of flowers. So actually, just to explain the words by words is important when giving teachings, but sometimes we are going to understand background. Some practitioners practice quite a long time, but result of practices are like stars on the daytime. That means there's no more results. They cannot experience the result of practice. And then, of course, everybody a little bit tired, and they don't want to. They lose a little interesting to maintain practice. So that's the main problem is we cannot trust 100% the benefits of practice. So it's quite important to understand the background of the practice. And then we say we are bodhisattvas. So right now we are helping each others, right? Right now we are helping each others. I try to help you to explain. You try to help me to listening these teachings. And then our commonly together we are going to help all sentient beings. All sentient beings. So for that reasons, first we are going to become bodhisattvas. In Sanskrit, male bodhisattvas we call bodhisattvas, females bodhisattvas we call bodhisattvas. Yeah, so we are going to become them. Going to become them, it means we are going to improve compassion and love from the mind, and we are going to engage these idam deities. And then we help other beings, even if we visit their house, their yard, it helps to remove their obstacles. So, genuine Dharma practitioners visit some families. If they have some obstacles, and then they not harm those obstacles like karmic creditors. But because of their power of compassion, power of the love, and then power of these self-visualizations, and then karmic creditors or some evil spirits, they respect, they polite, they homage them. And then they know, oh, this family is their friend, those friend. That's why I'm stopped to harm. Like Guru Rinpoche visited in Tibet. Guru Rinpoche, Guru Pema Samba visited in Tibet, and all the evil spirit, like mountain gods, water gods, they all become Genyi. Do you know Genyi? Genyi means who keeps some vows. Number one, refuge vow. Number two, they keep some precepts. They keep some vows. So they keep the vows means still they can stay with their family, but still they can keep some vows. So that's where right now before Guru Rinpoche visit in Tibet, Tibetan people need to scared. Oh, I can't go on this mountain. I cannot say something loudly. I cannot use this water. Because they used this water, they have got leprosies. Because they shooting spoke loudly in the mountain, some yaks or horse died immediately. Something. There are laws of these things. Even this, don't call this the evil spirit name. Don't mention this name, something like that. But after Guru Rinpoche visited, right now we use the drum and drumstick and chanting, and we make offering them because they become protectors. They became protectors. There are Mountain Kailasha, there are many snow mountains. Each mountain belonged by different these Genyis, the spirits. Each water they possessed by different these protectors. So we recite these prayers, and then okay, there's no more rain. This time we need rain. We pray that. Oh, there's too much snow, too much rain. We pray. So there are even there's some human people's parents are mountain gods. just a few weeks ago, I have a visitor here. He's told me he is the mountain god son. Really? He showed me the picture of the snow mountain. He said he went to visit his home, and then his friend joked him that, oh, we say you are this mountain god's son, but a long time after you visit your homeland, so this mountain god doesn't welcome to you. They are in the same car, his brother and other friend. They joked him, and then he just opened the window and he loudly said that, I'm your son, I come here, you have nothing to show me, you don't welcome me. He mentioned that through the window side, and immediately there's everything is there's sunny, but this mountain is snow covered in the summer and winter both. And immediately there from this mountainside is the one looks like a water bottle, the snow, very big one just coming towards them. Really? And then his friends are shocked. Oh, we can't tell you like this. We just joke. But then they went go forward, and again, there seems his friends a little bit doubt. It's possible accidentally it happened, and then they requested say again, and then he say again that in another location, on same design, same size of snow comes towards him. 3 times. He said 3 times. He has no reason to lie and no need to lie. We just a conversation, talk about these things. So they're sure, that means they prove that there's a mountain god. Also, in the Tibet, the Ngachin Rinpoche's clan, very first clan. First clan is called Tenzin. He is a very, very clever, very intelligent person. Very intelligent person. He is a minister. He was a minister. Ngachir Rinpoche is his client. We say Gar client in his long life prayer. Gar client means that minister. One time, someone gave him many alcohols. He was ordinary person, not monastic. Some gave him many alcohols and put in one empty room. No blanket, nothing, whole night. They say, if you don't pee any corners of there, we give you some special gift. That means we accomplish your wish. He has a special wish. If I mention that, it's too long. If you small pee on the corner of this, we will punish you. Plus, we will not accomplish your wish. And then he drank alcohol because he can't pull here. He drank because people are in front of him. He drank many. And then evening, of course, he cannot control his pee, yeah? And then he little bit pee, and he did not keep pee for a long time like this. And he tried to come pee a little bit in his hand, and immediately he put on his chest and stomach, and then shake there. And so whole night and morning, there are many people same like not only him in different rooms. And morning they come to check somebody pee in their clothes, and somebody pee in the corner of the house. Somebody pee on the wall of the house. So it's immediately they know. But that person did not pee anywhere. So they did not know how he could control to his pee, yeah. But eventually they ask, what did you do? So he became winner. And eventually they ask, what did you do? So he just apply pee on his chest and on his body, and then it dry. So no smell, no the sign or something like no even print of something like. So that is also in the traditionally we call his the mountain god's son. So there are the kind of these spirits, different spirits, but they also become practitioners after Guru Rinpoche visited in Tibet. So that's where they are very powerful and they become protectors. So same like that, if we have compassion in the mind and we keep very well the refugee vow and so forth, and if we visit other family, other places, it blessings those places. So some benefits mature many decades, years later, some immediately. It depends which one is more important. So you should visualize yourself as a Tara, and you visualize yourself as Tara as not just create, not elaborated, It's actually that is a real. Naturally, you are Tara. We are Tara. So practice. We should self-visualization. After we self-visualize, and then we visualize front visualization. So that part is mentioned here. Above my crown is Amitabha, and in my three places are the syllable Om, Ah, Hung. From the white thumb syllable in my heart, light radiates, inviting the wisdom being, resembling myself and the empowerment deities from the realms of Aganishta. They merge non-dually and empowerment is bestowed, and blessings are sealed. Okay? So you see how wisdom being receive empowerment. Right now we say, oh, I'm going to take empowerment, and we just cross mountains and going somewhere, and we try to get the empowerment means the way is placed on here. We try to guru and masters put the ways on our crown, and then we satisfy. That means fixation. So we have a strong fixation. How wisdom being, Samaya being receive empowerment, we can learn from here. So for instance, it says, above my crown is Amitabha. So who is this Tara's family Buddha? Amitabha. It's called the clan of Lotus. Tara, Jineze, Amitabha, they are same family. So Lotus family. So crown of Tara, there is Amitabha. That is the family Buddha. And my three places are the syllables Om, Ah, Hum. Om means, Om is actually syllable Om is Buddha's blessings of Buddha's form, Yidam deity's form. So that directly coming through their forehead to your forehead. Through their forehead to your forehead, it's white light. White light. That light is, if you little bit need to know in details where this light come from. This light come from Buddha's Bindu. Buddha's Bindu. Nickname is Semen. Reality is Bindu. It's inseparable wind and mind. So at that moment, that is a white light. Red light is radiate from Buddha's throat chakra. Throat chakra, and exactly it received to your throat chakra. And blue light, that's Buddha's radiate from Buddha's heart, and it received to your heart. So this connection, why they do like same way? Why don't do little bit up, down, and something like that? That means your Samaya being and wisdom being Tara, you are Samaya being of Tara and wisdom being of Tara, in the reality same. But we process that for purify some fixation. With Samaya, wisdom being has no fixation. Samaya, wisdom being has no fixation. Samaya being have fixation. Because we are, since beginning last time, we think I so much, so that's why. And then then we not only some blessing, we don't invite only blessings. Of course, we blessings invite blessings, but we try to invite this wisdom being from Aganishita. So that's way how we will do is at our heart chakra. Heart chakra has a Tara's wheel with at spoked. And the center of their silver thumb, white thumb. From this thumb radiate light. And then some wisdom being of Tara, that's where this Tara always cross the legs, yeah? That means she is in the Samadhi in Anganishta Pure Land. And then from Samaya being radiate light, this light turned by this light turned on by faith, devotion, compassion, bodhicitta. And then it can radiate light. For example, we have there's a bubble, the light, the light balls. If we turn on, then light come. If we don't turn on, light doesn't come in. Likewise, if we arise compassion, bodhicitta, and so forth, and then this from celibate thumb start to radiate light. This is a reality. We should trust on there. It's a reality. So this light radiate and it touches thumb celibate of the wisdom being. And then somebody invites me. Something like that. If simply I use waking up. Waking up means from samadhi. And then we invite from this light, then invited this Samaya being. And then Samaya being also with 5 family Buddhas. They all we invited. And then empowerment. First they we invited them, and then Ja Hong Bam Ho. That means chain, bell, hook, and then Aaron hook. So that is outwardly the symbol. As hook is very strong, chain is very strong. Aaron material chain. So likewise, that means this mudara means very kind of strong, inseparable like that. So this is outwardly. Inwardly, four immeasurables. And then secretly, this Samaya being and wisdom being make union. Exactly, Samaya being same size, same color, same way is exactly coming from the Aganishita Pure Land. But that is the one first way of visualization. Second way of visualization. If this come from Aganishita Pure Land like this way, and then dissolve, and Ja Hong Pang Ho means inseparably dissolve together, right? And then that is in the first level, but in the reality, where is Aganishita Pure Land? That is the big question. Where is Aganishita Pure Land? Aganishita Pure Land is in our body, in our mind. It does not mean that is just a mind. It's like everything is our mind, not like that. In our body. Do you see triangle? Triangle, wind triangle, channel triangle, and Dharma Dhatu sphere. So that is Dharma Dhatu sphere is Aganishita Pure Land. So from here arise, Dharma is our realizations promote our realizations. First we visualize a Tara, okay, my body, face, and then this upper garment, I mentioned the lower garment, long and short necklace, one by one visualize we are Tara. At that time our realizations pity improves. And then again we visualize Samaya being of Tara, wisdom being of Tara, and make it non-dual with that, and then our realization improves very kind of in the higher levels. Okay? And then the 5 family Buddhas or tells to the 5 female Buddhas. So 5 family Buddhas tell them to bestow empowerment. And they say Abhisheka de Samaya Shireye Hon, who say female five family Buddha says Abhishekate Samaya Shiraya Hong, and then you outwardly we get some water from vase and scattered like this way. Inwardly, at that time, we receive empowerment. Receive empowerment means, oh, you are Tara. So five family Buddha give us this permission. You are Tara. Number one. Number two, they give us permission to practice. What kind of we are going to practice? So it's a abhishekate. Abhishekate means actually wash our obscurations. Shirye home, shirye means glorious. So you become glorious syllable home. Then home is the essence of you is five family Buddhas. Shirye means you possess gorgeous qualities. Okay? So then you get permission that you become wisdom being, union of wisdom being and samaya being, and you have permission to. That means you receive powers. You receive the powers through this way. Then you practice what you do. Your powers multiply your powers. Power of bodhicitta, power of compassion, power of blessings, everything multiply. And then after start to say Om Vajra. Om Vajra, in this case, Om is auspicious words, like Om Soti. Soti means excellent or accomplish or successful, the sound of this. The Vajra means unchangeable. That's Vajra means union of method and wisdom. Whatever I offer you, not separately, this relative level and ultimate level. I make union. That means this is good, that is bad, not like this. So in the higher yoga tantara, then we offer ourselves, like Ngana Chakara. When we practice Ngana Chakara, at that moment, we are going to visualize ourselves as Yidam deities and we offer ourselves. So that means there are no separately somebody offered to someone. There's no separation, not separately there. And then agam, that means then water offering on the drink or face and so forth. And then padam is also water to the feet. And then pushpam means the flowers on the neck and so forth. And dupam means then incense for the nostrils. Alokam is eyes for the candlelight or butter lamp or light for the eyes. Gandhem means then perfume on the body. Nevedem means food on the tongue. Shata means sound on the ear, towards the ears. And then patitsa. Patitsa means take these things. I offer all of you, you take. For the tongue, you take food. For the ear, you take sound, something like that. Soha means then do like this. That means non-duality. We always do like that. That means we are try to rest as it is in the non-duality. Naropa's sister, Jam Nigima says that wisdom like a fire of incense. So that means at that moment, we rest non-duality for a moment. So outwardly we offering them, inwardly we offer ourselves, and in the reality, then it's called samaya samadhi food. Samadhi food is If you have only single barley a day, then you can use that for many years and you will not hungry. That is slightly different than Julie. Julie is taking some nutritions from stone, from flowers, from the wind, like snakes, taking some nutritions from the air. So His Eminence Gachin Rinpoche, when he was in prison, he was very hungry, and then he started to taking the air, like a, and the first tip of the tongue, he felt sweet, and then continually he maintained there. He never hungry. Same like recently I read the story. This master, he was in the prison for 20 years, and each day he got this one spoon of some not good tsampa. It's some kind of a food of a pig, but he still share half give to other beings. He takes just a few on place on his tongue. That is called Juli, the practice. And then samadhi food means then rely through realization, and then blessings. Like a single, if you have a single rice, it can be, this is new for you, okay? If you have single barley, that is argam. If there you have single barley, I mean the single barley, that is argam, padam, pushpam, dupam, alokam, ganden, nevet, shabda. So single barley is that. So that's the power of your samadhi, and then you can get water for the face, for the mouth, water for the taking shower. Usually we say feet, but for the shower, yeah. And then flowers for and your decorations, long, short. This necklace actually the result of we offering flowers. In this century, we have many flowers, natural flowers, or people made different flowers. They all come from Shakyamuni Buddha. How? He offered many flowers for 3 countless eons, many beings. Usually, there's one thing to understand. Milarepa immediately become enlightened. It's really amazing. Only today I shared that. Shakyamuni Buddha, 3 countless eons, he cultivated merit. So they are slightly different, to be honest. I'm a Kajupa, so I loyal to Milarepa, that's of course. But Shakyamuni Buddha can become enlightened in his in the one life, single life. But he cultivated that for many eons for benefit countless sentient beings continually, like even like a flower. Right now I said that. He offered flowers to thousands of Buddhas. So right now we have offer flowers to offer. So through flowers we cultivate many merits. Same like it's food. So single rice has water, has these flowers. Rice is also flower. Flower means also fruitions. Yeah, and so that's why these it is food. It is the offering all of these offering things. So we offer this union of samadhi and samaya being and wisdom being of Tara, and also we offer these 3 times of all the Buddhas. Okay. So that's where our gum. And then there's a small drop that our gum padem. Usually we heard agam padem and then pupe dupe aloke. But here agam padam pupam dupam. In the long time text, all the texts have this agam padam pupam. But then Rinpoche, one time he wanted to use that, and he Rinpoche told me that what do you think? Something like that. Rinpoche suggested me. And I also, oh, actually, our Gampadan is more sound is Dakinis sound. Dakinis. So if you feature, you focus this, some of you already know that Golden Temple prayer, there's a Dakinis. For example, Tre Dorjema, Tre Simil Vajra goddess dissolve in the Guru Vajradhara's tongue. That means they are wisdom. We always say females are wisdom, yeah? And then why Vajradhara's dissolve Vajradhara's tongue? Because he is a method. So union of wisdom and methods. So that's why Agambadan, lots of these are Dakinis. The offering by the Dakinis. By wisdom, offering by wisdom. Then next it says praise with, that is homage and praise to the exalted Mother Tara who liberates from all misfortune. Liberate from misfortune. No one need misfortune, yeah? If I ask you, do you want misfortune? No. But then who create misfortune? We do. So that is paradox. We don't need misfortune and we create it. So that means we could cultivate negative karma. So then who helps it? Ourselves. We can help ourselves. But how? We visualize ourselves as a Tara and then we added more kind of potentials, energies, powers on there, and then we eliminate misfortune. And at whose lotus feet all devas and asuras, devas or deva is Sanskrit name actually. Asuras is gods, and in fact gods and demigods bow their crowns in reverence. So that means this why we decide, oh, I become Samaya Tara, being of Tara. And then I become wisdom being of Tara. Then self-pride, possible self-pride arises. For that, remove that, then we utilize praise with homage, praise, something like that. This. So, okay, we are same. This method is very important, especially in this century. We are same. This century, the problem is somebody always depressed. Somebody's self-pride is over. So the two opposite things exist in this world right now. So that's where somebody often meditate about the depressions, often focus that I have this problem, that problem, this problem, that problem, and I'm weak, I'm poor, I have nothing, and then depression arises from mind. And then one cannot utilize even one's abilities. Even one have gorgeous eyes to see the things, can walk, and wonderful legs, wonderful ears. One cannot appreciate with them. Just one exaggerated the negative things in the mind and press down oneself. Then eventually, final option is, suicide. And then at that time they feel that this moment of suffering, only that is living suffering. That is present. The true. And they don't feel that next life how much suffering. So that is the one problem. And somebody is over, their self-pride is over. They forget death. They forget that everything is changed, even if it's possible, separate a friend, family, one separate with possessions. The impermanence never heard the ears, never heard until experience that. Still, they don't understand. Some has very power, money power, or this wealth power for a few years, few decades, one day in the jail. So we have many in the news we can read. So our practitioners, what we can think when we read these stories, oh, impermanence, oh, impermanent. Oh, Buddha said everything is impermanent. It's true. So I myself don't want to attach so much my possessions. Of course, I need some food to eat, some clothes for wearing, some money to traveling, especially for the Dharma practices, and some money for get some medicines. And main thing is practice Dharma. So practitioners, life is very kind of simple and very comfortable. Somebody never heard impermanence, so we should generate a compassion towards them more because they are our parents, yeah? So that's where they think. In fact, they become crazy by self-pride. They become crazy by angry emotion. They became crazy by the jealousy and so forth. So that's why we are always try to bring balance together. So in present, if we concluded our life until now, still we are pretty young. We are not. We are still living in this world. So if we conclude our life from until 7 years old, we maybe don't calculate that part. We were very baby, yeah. From 7 years old to the 18 years, 18 years to the 30, 30 years to the maybe 35 years. Only that part, if we or 40 years or 50 years or 60 years. Between there, we conclude divided 3 times, or then we looking back our experiences, and since we become Dharma practitioners and try to be in simple way, then which life is more smooth, more peaceful. So many people become crazy right now. Crazy means because of their emotions. But it is not time to criticize them. It is be careful ourselves. It is time to be careful ourselves. We don't want to become crazy. We don't want to experience extra suffering. So that's why, since from today, but we are going to take a very huge responsibilities. That is compassion, love, and Dharma wisdom. So that is very important. Very important. Degenerated time, we say degenerated time, we just push fortunate, actually we transform, exchange fortunate time and unfortunate time. Or they do this, they don't care about Dharma, I don't want to care Dharma. Okay, then first one person don't care about Dharma. Second, he or she doesn't care about Dharma practice. Me too, I don't care. If then 2 people don't care about Dharma practice, and then 10 people don't care, 100 people don't care. So right now, Dharma practitioners are decreases. I'm sorry for saying that. Many people, that's what I feel. Many people say, how to say, focusing is attachment and aversion. And then they follow these 2 emotions. As this morning said, everybody are busy for what? Busy for what? Not for Dharma. If we calculate, there are very few numbers the busy people are busy for dharma. Majority are not busy for dharma. In ancient times, everybody busy for the dharma. That's where is very good time. So right now, everybody worried about that. What will happen in this world? If we are worried, our responsibility is we try to uh, maintain peace. The source of peace is compassion. Source of compassion is wisdom. Source of wisdom is dharma. Dharma is not only Tibetan people's culture. Dharma is not only Dharma practitioners' culture. Dharma is for everybody. Dharma it means method to promote compassion, love, wisdom, harmony, peace. Okay, then another question is, oh, Dharma practitioners also, they don't experience these things. Why? That means Dharma practitioners, other hand, they try to practice Dharma, and other hand, they're not enough wisdoms, maybe they misuse Dharma. So that's where we try to transform this unfortunate time into the fortunate time. That is very important. It is not time to criticize any other people. It doesn't benefit. The best thing is we try to introduce all the Dharma brothers and sisters have a responsibility to share Dharma. It does not mean everybody need to become Dharma Buddhist, but if we cultivate some love, compassion in their mind, then their life is happy in this life, and the result is also a good result. The result of compassion and bodhicitta, tolerance, wisdom, dharma wisdom, these are very good things. By the way, we are going to respect others' culture, others' people, and others' kind of positions and so forth. Yeah. So, in fact, balance means don't be upset too much. Don't so much. What to say? Keep self pride. So bring together. Okay, somebody has self pride. Somebody depressed. So they are bad people. Absolutely not. They are not bad people. They are not bad people. But everybody has a different level of emotions. So that's where we try to bring is a balance. So we cannot pointing or that person has a strong self-pride, this person has a strong depression. We cannot point, we cannot judge others' mind. But the sign of this unbalanced situation is occurring in this century, not only one location, everywhere. So that's where, at least, if we become like a practical Buddha or we practitioner of like a practical Buddhas or Arha, what to say this Sharawa, or this how to say Sharavarti practitioners, still for the sake of ourselves, we try to a little bit make distance this too much aversion and too much suffering. Yeah, so that's why it is very important. So usually, okay, there I love to share one thing. Homage and praise to the exalted Mother Tara who liberates from all misfortune and at whose lotus feet all devas and asuras bow their crown in reverence. I offer something Tara. That is good, or still there is some excellent things? Still there is excellent thing, okay? How to do is yourself keep balance. Keep balance. Emotion, if your emotions balance, your health is balance. If your health is balanced, and then your practice goes very well. Outwardly, there's natural disasters, means some area has too much fire, heat, some area has too much water, so natural disaster come from there. Comes from there. Likewise, our suffering comes from imbalance of our emotion. We certainly cannot remove all the emotions, but we try to keep balance for ourselves, at least for ourselves. So when we offering this moment, recite this moment, they adjust, little bit adjust, adjust ourselves. That means adjust ourselves means we little bit keep balance our emotion. That result is more quick than you offering something Tara. You image Tara like in the picture. Everybody is, I think, say, maybe you visualize offerings on this picture. You put many offerings in front of this picture this year, and next year you come back, they are there. that means you just feed to the picture, and picture doesn't eat, doesn't take it. So that's where the result is probably similar. The best way is you visualize yourself as Tara, and the man. Always we are going to try to understand the main thing. Usually we think, oh, praise with, and then recite this. We think we understand. How? If we more ask, how did you understand? Oh, I offer Agam Padam Pupan Duba Alungadan Shapta offer to the Tara. Then we think we understand. That understanding doesn't help so much. Then there's very important part is balance. So praise, homage means we respect. Respect means we become very kind of weak, we kind of lose or something like that. Everything you not like this. Homage means we just self-grasp, a little bit press down, self-grasping, ignorance, anger, jealousy, self-pride, so forth, a little bit pressed down. And then offering. Offering means I have nothing, no money, no food, like a heart sutara. No. If you keep this so much, the real heart sutara meaning is not that, right? Then depression comes. I have no house, I have no money, no car, no mobile phone, no friend. And then we start to experience suffering. Oh, I have offering, I have outer offering, inner offering, secret offering, suchness offering. So that means you come up and not praise. Homage means little bit come down. And I offer means you come up and then you become balanced. The aeroplane in the flies in the space, then they directly fly is balanced, And the cars, they have also balance on the road because of the tires. If it's a car, some tires are very big, some tires are like a motorcycle's tire. You go maybe 1 mile, maybe your car says goodbye to you in next life. So that's why everything is a balance. Even Dharma practice is a balance. When you practice Dharma, I'm going to become like a Malarepa. No food, no drink, 24 hours, I'm going to practice, nothing to do. Don't do that, it's not smart. Practice with the balance. Eat food. Nagarjuna said, eat food for what? Not to become fat. In ancient times, people become a little bit big, fat, then they thought it's healthy. This time is unhealthy, we know. And then eating food is not for even for fresh of a body, not for the health even. But you always consider that food is as a medicine. Why are you going to take a medicine? Medicine for the sake of all sentient beings recovered from their illness, from their sickness, from their negative karmas. So we thinking power is so powerful. In fact, all the religions are, I think, they have a thinking power. So we change our way of thinking, and then always try to be positive. If your mind is positive, and then when you breathe, and then this breath also becomes like a medicine. Same like when you take food, you consider the foods are like a medicine, and I'm taking these medicines for the sake of Dharma practice, for benefit of other beings. And then eating food is practicing. When you are walking, at that time you also, I'm walking forward towards nirvana for the sake of all beings. And you're working also transform Dharma practicing. And when you sit, at that moment you think, I'm sitting for all practitioners improve their samadhi, their practices, their meditations. Your sitting is also Dharma practicing. And then talking. Always, if we apply mindfulness, one day we really can go through these Dharma practice. So that's where mindfulness is very important. That's all the Dharma books. Until now, I read different Dharma books. Commonly they say mindfulness is very important. So since from today you listen the Tara teaching, you try to keep balance all of this, your emotions. And then when you eat food, you consider that foods are like a medicine for recovering all sentient beings from their illness of negative emotions. And then whether you're eating, talking, walking, and working, whatever you do, it benefit others. And if you don't feel it benefit others, it's definitely benefit to you. And sometimes you check. Only one day you do retreat. Retreat means sometimes retreat means you can go to mountainside and stay in the cave, or some like a 3-year retreat. But sometimes you can retreat. Retreat means in the Dharma word tsam. Tsam means, in fact, I think it's same meaning. Retreat means you are going to apply your mind. Your mindfulness. So you check one morning you keep, for example, tomorrow morning until lunch, you keep balance emotions, yeah? Don't too much over the emotions, and don't apply depression, and just try to keep balance your emotion. And then tomorrow afternoon, you don't care whatever is you do in generally what you do. And then tomorrow evening, you lie down and you place your head on your pillow, and then you wear blanket, and then think this morning to the evening about your emotion. And then you understand, keep balance is Dharma practice, best Dharma practice. If then you feel, you need some benefit through Dharma practice, and then day after tomorrow you apply same thing, and then for 1 week, and then 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then slowly, then you used it. And then you really feel like a taste. Sometimes we say, this restaurant is very good because I get good food. That means you taste it there, yeah? Likewise, if you little bit experience Dharma in the positive way, and then Dharma teachers no need to talk so much, and you yourself can be busy for Dharma practice. So that's I believe you do, and please maintain on that part, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. And then we dedicate Chanjo Zenjo Rinpoche Ma Je Ba Na Je Jer Je Ba Nyam Ba Me Ba Ya Gong De Gong De Be Wa Jo.
Thank you, Khenpo Tenzin, for those wonderful teachings. If everybody will please stand by as we switch live streams for our Dharma discussion group.